Hello, my name's Daya Nelson, lifelong Nebraska resident. I have a lot more stories, but I'm getting to the point. I would like everyone to consider the source of this bitumen being extracted from the Athabascan tar sands of northern Alberta in Canada. The Environmental Defense Fund called the extraction of the Athabascan tar sands the world's most destructive project, where an area of land the size of Florida is going to be stripped of its forests and vegetation and then strip mined. Extracting tar sands oil creates 3 times more greenhouse gases than conventional oil, and we know that. For every barrel of water reclaimed from the rendering of tar sands, 6 barrels of contaminated toxic water remain. The State Department's environmental impact statement says nothing of the massive environmental costs that originate from tar sands extraction, and I would like to know why. In this era of globalization, why do you choose to ignore this destruction taking place on an unprecedented scale? Though I may be a patriotic American, my care and concern for people, animals, plants, and water does not stop at the boundaries of the United States. My sense of what's right does not stop at the concerns of merely for my family or my community, my state, or my country. I care about the whole world. And I know I'm not the only one here who can see beyond the boundaries of my own state and nation. Earlier, I saw that TransCanada estimated 20,000 jobs, maximum, would be created with this pipeline. One speaker earlier today said South Dakota was promised thousands of jobs with the original Keystone pipeline, but actual jobs only numbered in the hundreds. For the sake of argument, let's weigh the exaggerated estimates of 20,000 jobs to be created with the construction of this pipeline. Let's weigh 20,000 jobs with the toxic environmental disaster that is tar sands oil production. In some cases, a 30-fold increase has been seen in heavy metals downstream: mercury, arsenic, beryllium, copper, cadmium, thallium, lead, nickel, zinc, and silver downstream from industrial tar sands development sites. Huge increases in cancer have been documented in populations living downstream from tar sands mining sites. The contaminated water I mentioned earlier is held in tailings ponds. These are the dregs of the process, the toxic waste these tar sands oil producers do not know what to do with. The bitumen remaining in the water kills any wildlife that uses these ponds, and then the ponds will inevitably leak and contaminate land, rivers, and groundwater in Canada. Though the government of Alberta has tried to prevent the release of data on the toxicity and pollution to the public, these facts are true. America, it would seem, we are so desperate that we need these 20,000 short-term jobs so bad that any cost is worth it. Hang on one second. Okay, I'll get to the point. Finally, tar sands oil from TransCanada is going to net us 5% of U.S. oil consumption, 1% of world production. We are here to say that we don't want our land and water polluted. I am saying that we need to factor in the environmental costs of tar sands oil production. Surely, if we feel this way as Nebraskans and as Americans, we can pull together to just reduce our consumption by 5%. Thank you.